All right, we're back for the varsity game between the Quad City Blues and the Waterloo Warriors. That was your starting lineups and the national anthem. We're here at the river's edge in beautiful downtown Davenport for the final game of the season. Teams go to the bench, get their final instructions from the coaches. Referees, linemen gather at center ice. "17 minutes on the scoreboard. So we have Honert out there with Blanc and Wright. Blanc on the right, Wright on the left. Gunnar, Carroll, and Otten back for D. There's the drop of the puck. The Warriors win. DDD pass. Carry it in the blue zone, down deep below the goal line. Up to the point. Shot in from the blue line, blocked down by Otten. Jack Wright hustles to it, gets it out of the zone, shuttles it in. Blanc after it. Quickly passed up to the red line. Chipped in the zone, but Gunnar Carroll sends it back down the ice. It might go for icing. No, icing waved off. Honert in on the forecheck. Chipped out at the blue line. Nice centering pass to Honert, but his pass to Price doesn't connect. The Warriors send it up across the red line, and it's chipped in. Cutcomp playing on the varsity game as D. Driscoll out there with Price and Mendoza. Shot bounces off some bodies, goes harmlessly behind the net. Szczeski playing out in the varsity game. Oh, shot. Low shot by Driscoll. Gets between the pads of the goalie. He had to look back there for a second. There was a controversial play yesterday where a simple dump in from the face-off circle went between the pads of the goalie. Blues fans said it went in. Waterloo fans said it didn't. Eventually, it was ruled no goal. Blues win the face-off. Cutcomp sends it down into the corner. It's chased around to the opposite corner by Mendoza. Up the boards, Chesky. It's in his skates. He can't quite deal with it. Finally, it's carried out. Cutcomp gets to it at the red line. Disrupts the play. Puck over to Price. Price up to Driscoll. Driscoll can't control it, but it squirts into the zone. Price knocks it down at the blue line, carries it in. At the hash marks, he sends it behind the net. Munsterman out there. Sent up to the blue line. Spector shot off a player and back. It's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. The Warriors pull up, hit the trailer, top of the slot. Starr makes a nice save. Directs it to the corner. Up to the blue line. Munsterman chips it out and the chase. In on the forecheck. Waterloo sends it behind their own net. Finally, they carry it out across the red line into the Blues end. A round one player. Oh, and Guile gets his skates in the way of the puck and avoids a dangerous scoring chance. Alexander in on the puck carrier. The Warriors come away with it, carry it in. A little spinorama along the board, send it deeper to the corner. Sent up to the top of the circle. Shot in on net. Starr directs it behind the net off the end glass. In the corner, it's sent around to the opposite corner. Spector out there with Guile for the D pair. Sent to the point. Fired back down off the skate of Guile. Guile backhands it out of the zone. Honert keeps it along the boards. It's chipped into the Warrior end. The Warriors pass it up to the red line. Carry it in across the blue line. Guile manages to get a stick on it. Knocks it off the Warriors' stick. Ties it up along the boards. Blanc gets it out. Wright picks it up across the red line. Dumps it in at the blue line. Skates. Chases. It's picked up by the Warriors. Controlled. And the breakout. Walking in from the circle. Starr stands his ground. Warrior players ridden to the side of the net. Loose puck fired across the ice and out, deflected out by Blanc. The Warriors mishandle it. Their own blue line, finally get to the red line, send it in. Sent behind the net. Gunnar Carroll gets to it, sends it back around to Otten. Plays fast and furious, changing on the fly. Otten carries it across the red line into the Warriors' end. Down deep he goes behind the net. He has Price and Mendoza out front, but he's finally ridden off the puck. The Warriors manage to carry it in. Otten rubs the man off along the boards. The Blues come away with it. Gunnar Carroll flips it up and into his own bench. There'll be a stoppage of play. And I think Alexander had to dig it out of his gear. So the faceoff comes back into the Blues' end. 12:54 to go in the first period. The score is 0-0. Driscoll out there with Gunnar Carroll, Brock Carroll, and Mendoza. Brock in on the forecheck. The Warriors peel away with the puck, come out across the red line. Across the blue line, Sacheski stumbles a little bit. Pass across the crease, connects with no one. The Warriors send it deep. Sacheski chases the man up the board. It's gloved down. That would be a hand pass. The Warrior player smartly leaves it for the Blues. Sacheski tries to cut back, but he's ridden off the puck. Dangerous play sent to the side of the net out front. Starr makes a nice save from the top of the shot at the top of the slot. Puck bouncing around finally. It's sent out by Gunnar Carroll. The Warriors take over at the red line, dump it in, and it's out of play. So the faceoff will come out to center ice. .12:05 to go in the first period. The Blues 0, the Warriors 0. Honert out to take the faceoff. Drop of the puck. The Warriors win it back. Circle in their own end, send it up to the Blues blue line. The linesman taken down by Cutcomp. That's a big boy to get hit by. Jack Wright chases the man along the board. Shot by the Warriors, deflect off a stick high and up along the glass. Finally, the Warriors collect at the top of the Blues circle. Wright takes the man into the boards. He pins him there. Honert comes back, picks the puck up, sends it up, but Wright's stick wasn't on the ice quite yet, and that'll be an icing. So Dritzel out there with Price and Mendoza. Gunnar, Carroll, and Otten back for defense. Drop of the puck. One back to Otten. Otten turns. He's immediately under pressure, tied up by two Warriors. They battle. Driscoll tries to pin the man against the boards, but doesn't. Puck below the goal line, sent out front. Mendoza in the right place, gets a stick in the way, but then turns it over at the blue line. The Warriors send it back into their own end. Their pass is intercepted by Gunnar Carroll. He tries to walk in, but his pocket's picked at the blue line. Otten has to hustle back. Number 2 for the Warriors. Comes in, gets around Otten, cuts across, and backhands one off the post. And the Warriors are up 1-0 at 10:40 with 10:57 to go in the first period. There's the drop of the puck. Alexander out there with Munsterman and Brock Carroll. The Warriors send it in. Guile and Sacheski are the D pair. Guile sends it over to Sacheski. It's off his stick. Munsterman tries to send it up. Finally, it's tipped up and out of the zone. Down the ice it goes. The goalie comes out, plays it. Hard forechecking by the Blues. Waterloo sends it back in their own end. Munsterman battling for the puck. His stick's tied up. Now come the Warriors. Guile manages to knock the puck off the Warrior stick, goes to the corner, up to the point, and sent back down. Guile gets it, tries to flip it out. Brock sends it cross ice off the boards, and the Blues change. Out comes Honert, right, and Blanc. Puck sent back behind the net of the Blues. D-to-D pass doesn't connect. The Warriors send it back below the net again, or behind the net, below the goal line. Into the corner, sent across the crease. Chesky misses it with his stick. The Warriors control again. Guile gets a stick on it, sends it up to Honert. Honert across the blue line, across the red line, sends it over to Wright. Wright sends it back to Honert. Honert on a nice play. That's a beautiful hockey play right there. Honert makes some nice moves in the neutral zone, gets it in, feeds it over to Wright. Wright sends it back to Honert, who puts a nice backhand into the net. And the Blues have tied it with 9:29 to go in the first period. Woo, almost choked on my carrot after that. So there's the drop of the puck. The Warriors win it, send it in from the blue line. Gunnar Carroll gets back to it, sends it up to the point. The Warriors collect, send it back down behind the net. Control it in the corner, send it back behind the net. Otten chases them out. Still the Warriors control the puck below the goal line. It's sent up, top of the crease, top of the circle. Sent across, shot. And the Warriors score. All kinds of room there at the top of the circle. Nobody came out to press the shooter. And he picked his corner up over the blocker of Starr. So the Warriors go back on top by a score to 2-1, 9:01 to go in the first period. But the Blues playing well. A lot of time left. Driscoll out for the faceoff. Mendoza to the right. Price to the left. Gunnar Carroll back with Otten on D. The Blues win it back. Otten takes it. Sends it off the far boards just over the red line. Sent back. Carroll picks it up. Rifles it to the opposite corner. The Warriors send it around. Otten sends it back down. Too far for Driscoll to get to. Price gets to it. Chips it out to Driscoll. Driscoll somehow manages to keep it on his stick. Carroll sends it back. Price sends it over to Otten. Just behind him off his skate. Now it's a foot race. Otten does enough to disrupt the play, and the Warriors lose control, and it rolls all the way back out. Waterloo carries it in. Across the blue line, top of the slot. Makes a move, gets around one player, but a backhand attempt is shut down by Starr this time. And Starr manages to keep it to a 2-1 game, 8:18 to go in the first period. Alexander in on the faceoff. The Blues win it. Finally control it. Alexander gets it out, sends it across the red line. Munsterman in after it. The Blues collect, or the Warriors collect. Cross ice attempt disrupted by Brock Carroll. Sent to Alexander, who sends it in deep. Chases after it, but overskates the play. Puck sent down the ice. It should be an icing. Yep, icing. So the Blues will get a face-off all the way back in the Waterloo end to the right of the Warrior goalie. $7:53 to go in the first period. Out comes Honert, Blanc, and Wright with Gunnar Carroll and Otten for D. There's a drop of the puck. Warriors win the face-off, send it behind their own net. Send around the boards to the hash marks. Nice breakout by the Warriors. Across the blue line, hard shot. Starr gives up the rebound, didn't know where it was. Blues collect, Honert gets it across the red line. He's harassed by two players. He shuttles it into the corner. It's sent out to the slot and hammered off the boards and out. Gunnar Carroll picks it up off the boards. The Warriors collect at the red line, send it in hard around the boards. Price picks it up, sends it back. Otten sends it up. Blanc picks it up, sends it to Price, but it's through his skates. The Warriors circle in their own end. Cut back, Price on the forecheck. The Warriors send it up along the boards, across the red line, across the blue line. Shot disrupted by Otten's stick, goes wide. Price picks up, he tries to shuttle up the boards, but it doesn't go far. The Warriors in the corner. Ref getting tangled up in the action. 2-on-2, battle along the boards. Nobody comes away with it yet. Driscoll kicks it down the boards into the corner. Finally, Waterloo comes away with it. 2 players go down. Nice pass right on the stick of Price. Price across the blue line, turns, takes a shot, and glove down by the Waterloo goalie. So we'll have a face-off to the left of the Warriors goalie. 6:25 to go in the first period. Waterloo up by a score of 2-1. Out comes Alexander. Munsterman to the right. Brock Carroll to the left. Guile and Spector back on D. The Warriors win, send it around the boards. Brock Carroll gets to it, ties it up. Munsterman in there in support. Both teams fishing for the puck. Finally, the Warriors come away with it, cut back, send it up off the glass, and out of play. So the faceoff will stay in the Waterloo end to the right of the Warrior goalie. 6:08 to go in the first period. Alexander in for the faceoff. Sent to the corner, the Warriors collect. Send it around behind the net. Still kept in by the Blues. Munsterman sends it into the corner. He's after it. Warriors get there first. Brock Carroll picks it up. Sends it out front. Oh, a Warrior stick gets in the way. That was a good opportunity for the Blues. Here come the Warriors. They send one off the side of the net. Behind the net. The Warriors control. Up the boards, right in the slot. Starr dives at it and makes a nice glove save. .5:33 to go in the first period. The Blues down by 1 goal, but not out of it. Plenty of time to come back. Honert out to the faceoff dot. Out there with Blunk and Wright. The Warriors win it back, top of the slot. Shot in, on goal, low, off a couple bodies. But Starr makes 2 saves in a row to keep it out. Top of the crease. Face off to the left of Starr. Drop of the puck. Warriors win it, send it back to the point. Sent back down behind the net. Gunnar Carroll back there, can't control it. In the corner. The Warriors still control it. Otten hits the man in the boards, but they still control it. Backhand turnaround, disrupted by Gunnar Carroll. It's flipped up off the glass, out to the red line. Gunnar can't get to it. The Warriors come in. Well, I always said it was a nice job riding him off the puck, but apparently they're going to call holding on Otten. So with 4:59 to go in the first period, the Blues will be on their first penalty kill. Waterloo, ever dangerous on the power play, has a chance to extend their lead by 2 goals. So Honert out there with Blunk, Gunnar Carroll, and Spector. Spector gets the puck, takes it behind his net, kicks it along. Carroll gets to it, sends it up, but not out. Finally, it's out. Blunk gets it, sends it across the ice. It's intercepted at the blue line by the Warriors. Carried right back in. Blunk stick lifts the man. Carroll puts the man into the boards. The Warriors send it down. Cross. Starr across the crease, makes a nice save. The Warriors send it to the point. Pass across the blue line, walk down top of the circle, sent down to the bottom of the circle, back up to the point. Pass across the blue line, shot blocked off of Gunnar Carroll's hand. The Warriors control behind the net. 1:17 to go in the power play. Intercepted by Honert. Honert sends it the length of the ice. 1:10 to go in the penalty kill. 4:07 in the period. Here come the Warriors. Across the blue line, across the red line, carry it in. Guile forces the man behind the net. Up around the top of the circle. Sends it to the bottom of the opposite circle, into the corner. Guile chases him behind the net. The Blues content to let him send it to the point. 45 seconds to go. Pass in. Loose puck in front of the crease. Still loose. Nobody can get to it. Shot goes wide. The Warriors collect it. Send it to the point. Top of the circle. Shot goes wide again. And they can't get to it. The goalie comes out. He goes to play it. Drissel picks it up behind the net. Oh, just a little too far. Drissel was all alone. If he could get to the puck a little sooner. Szczeski sends it into the red line. 13 seconds to go on the penalty kill. 3:08 in the period. The Blues changing up. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And both teams full strength. Spector gets to it, sends it up to Honert. Honert collects it, sends it cross ice just ahead of Blunk. Blunk chases after it. Wright comes back, picks it up, across the blue line. He's shut down by 4 Warriors. And Waterloo's the other way, down the left wing. Throws it up to the point. D-to-D pass across the blue line. Shot disrupted, goes behind the net. Spector picks it up, skates up, takes a look, hits Honert. Turns it over to Wright, but Wright wasn't quite ready for it. Honert collects it at the red line, sends it in. 2:22 to go in the period. The Blues down by 1 goal. The Warriors delay at the red line. Price knocks it off and pursues into the corner. The Warriors send it around the board. Spector gets to it, sends it back down. Comes around, Drissel first to it. Sends it towards the net. Price has a chance. It's loose. Net's off the mooring. That's the rule. Amazing. The Blues had a good scoring chance there, but plays blown dead because the net's off the mooring. So with 1:59 left in the first period, the Blues showing a little life here. Shot right on net from the drop of the puck. Waterloo has to cover up. Honert out there with Blunk to his right, Wright to his left. Szczeski and Otten. There's a shot from Otten. Deflected to the boards. Sent behind the net. Blunk down in the corner. Forces the play up. Szczeski pinches down, keeps it in. Honert picks it up, top of the slot. Backhand towards the net. Blunk has to go back behind the net. He's warded off the puck. Honert knocks it off the stick. It comes up. Szczeski steps up. Oh, he goes to take a shot, but he was a little late. Shot, blocker save, high up into the netting. So the Blues putting some pressure on with less than a minute 25 to go in the period. So Drissel out there with Mendoza to his right, Price to his left, Szczeski and Otten back on D. Otten tries a quick wrister. It's blocked down before it gets to the net. Here comes Waterloo up the left wing with some speed. Shot. Starr makes a nice save. Rebound. Shot across the crease. Shot goes wide, blocker side, up to the point. It's off Mendoza. Drissel finally collects it. Sends it over to Price. It's on his backhand. He makes a move but gets knocked down. Warrior player knocked down. Spector collects the puck. He's tripped down. No call. Sent up and out. Warriors collect it in their own end. Send it up. Otten knocks it down in his own end. D-to-D pass. Spector bounces it off the boards up across the red line. Warriors send it back. Carry it in across the blue line. Take a shot. Starr makes the save. Sends it behind his net. The Warriors pick it up, though. Send it up to the point. Walks in. Takes a shot. Nice save by Starr. Alexander picks it up. He has Munsterman with him. Alexander flips it opposite corner. Munsterman gets to it, tries to hit Alexander front, but it's deflected behind the net. Over to the boards, up to the point. Spector sends it back down. Behind the net it goes. And that's the end of the period. The Blues showing a little bit of push there in the last couple minutes, but the score is still Warriors 2, Blues 1. We'll have an ice scrape, and then we'll be back after that. All right, there we go. Drop of the puck. The Warriors collect it, send it cross ice into the corner. Gunnar Carroll sends it up, but not out. Honert gets it, but he gets a stick up high. No call. Puck intercepted at the blue line, but finally bounces out. Honert collects at the red line, turns, dumps it in. Blunk in after it. The Warriors come out, send it up. Knocked down, but not out. Finally, it's out. Across the red line. Carried in up the left wing, back behind the net. Otten takes over the puck, sends it up to right, but it doesn't quite get to him. Sticky, wet ice still. Turnaround, sent up to the slot. The Blues finally get it out, but controlled by the Warriors right at the blue line. Gunnar gets it out, but pays the price. Finally, he sends it in. The Warriors collect at their own hash marks up to the blue line and carry it out. Otten collects, sends it up to Mendoza at their own blue line. Mendoza loses control. Waterloo comes back in up the right wing. Trip down. Oh, a nice scoring chance. Waterloo on the redirect. Backhanded up and down the ice it goes. That'll be an icing. The Blues will have a face-off coming back in their end to the right of Starr. Drissel in for the face-off. He's out there with Price and Mendoza. The Warriors win it. Back to the blue line. Send it back behind the net. Sachesky out after it. Price gets it. But before he can get rid of the puck, it's knocked off his stick. Carried behind the net. A wraparound across the crease. Off Sachesky's skate. And Starr has to make a dive to his right. He puts the trapper on it and gets the whistle. Blues have to get the puck down the ice a little quicker. Can't hesitate. Warriors right on them. Not giving them any time or space. Alexander out there with Munsterman and Brock Carroll. The Warriors win it again. Shot high from the top of the circle. Blockered to the side. Sent behind the net. Cut comp over to the corner. Pokes at it. But it's sent back into the corner. The Warriors come up the ice. Pass Brock Carroll. Shot on net. Steered to the end boards by Starr. Pass right in the slot. Shot goes wide of the net. The Warriors send it behind the net to the corner. Back behind the net. Warriors get to it first. Back to the corner. Still control. Cut comp stick in the way he slaps at it. Sends it up to the point. The Warriors collect. Shot on Starr. Pad save. Oh, a redirect. Just wide of the net. Warrior player falls down. Cut comp gets to it. Munsterman sends it up. Alexander carries it out. Cross ice pass just ahead of Brock Carroll. Brock in on the forecheck. Warriors carry it out across the red line into the Blues end. Finally, Spector knocks it off the stick of the Warrior player into the corner. They battle. And Honert comes away with it. Sends it up ice, but it's intercepted and set back in. The Warriors are way offside. Honert gets tripped down, no call. That was clearly a trip. Jack Wright gets a stick on it. Oh, it comes back out. Honert picks it up. He makes one move, loses control of the puck. It goes to the corner. He turns, sends it up to the point. Spector sends it at the net. Wright gets in the way of it. Oh, I don't know if Honert was trying to turn around or he sent it to Blunk. Guile sends it down the boards. Guile steps up. Oh, and it comes out. Spector in a foot race. Oh, nice save by Starr. Starr forced the Warrior player to go wide. Guile stick in the way. The Warriors send it up to the point from the blue line. Nope, it's out over the stick of the Warrior defenseman. Blues headed for a change. The Warriors across the red line, across the blue line, top of the slot. Poked off by Spector and a nice play. Nice poke check. Mendoza comes around behind his net. Makes one move. Feathers it out at the blue line, but it's knocked down by the Warriors, and they come. Centering pass tied up by Guile. Nice job. Guile sends it up to Drissel. but it's a bit behind. Mendoza picks it up across the blue line. He takes a shot. Rebound. It's bouncing around. Driscoll couldn't capitalize on the rebound. Price tries to center it. He's knocked down. Driscoll chases the man out from behind the net. The Warriors at the red line finally gain control of the puck. Otten tries to check the man off the puck. Misses. Starr makes a nice save. And an interference called on Otten. I thought that was just two players running into each other, but apparently Otten will be getting the 2 minutes. So the Blues will be killing a penalty with 12:17 to go in the second period. They find themselves down by a score of 2-1. Honer out there for the faceoff. Warriors win it back to the point. Honer out there with Blunk, Sacheski, and Gunnar Carroll. Gunnar gets to the puck after the shot attempt, sends it down the ice. Blunk in on the forecheck. Chases the man out from behind the net. Blunk still disrupting the play. Honer forcing the man to the boards, back into his own zone. That's penalty killing. Finally, the Warriors come across the red line, carry it in. The Blues are getting a penalty. Lord, if that's a slash, there's going to be a lot of slashing penalties. The Blues find themselves down 2 men for a minute 26. So 11:42 to go in the second period. The Blues find themselves in the precarious position of being down 2 players. Honer, he's out there with Sacheski and Gunnar Carroll. Coach Otten wants an explanation of why that was a slash. He says, okay, now we know the standard. Let's apply it equally. All right, there's a drop of the puck. Face-off won by the Warriors. D-to-D pass across the blue line. Sent back. They play a catch. Top of the circles. Walk in. There's a shot. Wide of the net. The Blues have to play a little passive here. A minute 10 to go on the 5-on-3. Top of the circle. Shot in. You give them that kind of time, Waterloo can shoot that puck. So the Warriors go up by a score of 3-1. So the first penalty comes off the board, but the Blues are still down, man, for another minute 40. 11:21 to go in the period. Blues have to stay out of the box. There's the drop of the puck. The Blues get it, send it in, length of the ice. The Warriors come back, pick it up behind their net. Out they come, up the right wing, across the red line, into the zone. Guile takes a swing, knocks it off, fires it out, but it's gloved down at the blue line. Puck sent up to the point. D-to-D pass. Sent back down to the corner. Sent back up to the blue line. Sent behind the net. Otten. It's up to the point. At the blue line. Knocked out. Blues have to circle back. Guile knocks it off the stick. The Warriors send it back down behind the net. Otten overskates the puck. Driscoll up to the point. It's back down. Bottom of the circle. Across the crease. Wright gets it. Fires it down the ice. 36 seconds to go in the penalty kill. 10:15 left in the second period. The Blues down by 2 goals and scored a 3-1. Waterloo carries it across the red line, across the blue line, in the zone, up the left wing. Shot, short side. Saved by Starr. Honer gets to it, sends it the length of the ice. settled down by the Warrior goalie. 10 seconds to go on the penalty kill. The Warriors finally come up from behind their own net. Puck sent up the ice. Otten gets it, sends it off the boards. Mendoza just fires it down the ice. Both teams full strength. Sent up to the point. Price gets a hold of it, sends it to Honert. Honert sends it over, it's loose. Mendoza couldn't get a stick on it. It was tied up, but he had an excellent chance if he could have. Nice poke check by Starr, but the follow-up Warrior puts it in the net. And Waterloo is now up 4-1 on the Blues. 9:19 to go in the second period. So Driscoll out there to take the face-off. He's got Price to his left and Mendoza to his right. Sacheski and Cutcomp back on D. The Blues come away with the puck. Driscoll sends it in on his backhand on net. Steered behind the net. Warriors come away with it. Send it up. Cutcomp, though, steps up. Disrupts the play, but it's kicked out. Shot from the half wall. Steered to the opposite boards by Starr. Puck sent around behind the net. The Warriors in control. Driscoll on it. He can't control it. Behind the net go the Warriors. Turn and fire it back behind the net. Along the end boards. Still being battled for. The Warriors send one all the way across to the opposite point. Here comes Mendoza. He sends it back. Driscoll. His shot goes wide. The Blues had a 3-on-0, which turned into a 3-on-1. And the goalie for Waterloo did a great job of shutting that down. Puck sent up to the point. Sent around to the opposite corner. Cutcomp's clearing attempt is intercepted. Guile picks it up behind the net. Turns, up he comes. Top of the circle at the blue line. Shuttles it up. Warriors collect in their own end. Send it up and out. Guile sends it down. Behind the net. Alexander in on it. The Warriors send it up. Cross ice pass by the Warriors. Guile sends it out. Alexander can't get a stick on it, but he's back in on the puck carrier. Warriors turn to fire from the half boards. It's up off of Guile. Puck sent up and out by Alexander. The Warriors send it back up into the netting, and there'll be a face-off at center ice. 7:14 to go in the second period. The Blues now down by a score of 4-1. There's the drop of the puck. Honert in with Blunk and Wright. Otten and Gunnar Carroll back on D. Carroll picks it up behind the net, sends it up just out of the reach of Wright. It goes length of the ice, and that'll be an icing call. 7:01 to go in the second period. Face off to the left of Starr. There's the drop of the puck. It's tied up along the half boards up to the point. The Warriors send it back down the half boards. Send it to the slot. Honert intercepts it, sends it to Blanc. Blanc fires it in on net. The goalie holds on to it. So we'll have a face-off, this time to the left of the Warrior goalie. Blues changing up. One player. Honert in for the face-off. Blanc to his right, Wright to his left. Otten and Gunnar Carroll, the D. Right shot along the goal line is easily warded off by the Waterloo goalie. And we'll have another face-off. There's a drop of the puck. One into the corner by Waterloo. Sent up the boards. Comes off the glass. Kind of weird. Otten gets his stick in the way of that pass. Blah, get a little tongue-tied here. Off the near boards. Backhanded out and shot back in. The Warriors tag up. Carroll picks up, turns up the boards. Honert looks up, sees Blunk at the blue line. Blunk across, tries to make a move. Can't get around the Warrior player. The Warriors send it out. Otten picks it up. Fires it up to Honert right at the red line. Honert chips it around to Price. Price loses control. The Warriors send it back up towards the point. It's off Blunk. Not out yet. Finally, out to the red line. 2-on-1. Oh, nice try by everybody. Nice try by Waterloo. Player going to the net. Nice try by Starr to poke at it. Nice play by the Blues player to get back. Now the Blues scrambling a little bit in their own end. Nice save by Starr to come out on that. Puck carried out by Honert. Nope, that's Brock Carroll. I'm sorry. Shot on net. It's loose. Driscoll gets to it, turns, centers it. Brock Carroll directs it just wide of the net. Price gets on it, shoots it into the side of the net. It's still loose. Kept in by Driscoll. Still in by Driscoll. Finally, the Waterloo gets it out to the red line. They dump it in. Oh, it bounces in oddly on Starr. Starr has to corral it, and he'll take the stoppage. Driscoll out there with Brock Carroll and Price with Cutcomp and Sachesky on the D. The Blues win the faceoff. Sachesky sends it around hard to Price. Price can't control it. Sent back down to the corner by the Warriors. Cutcomp can't get his stick on it. It's behind the net, sent up to the point by the Warriors. Shot, and Starr makes a nice glove save. 4:35 to go in the second period. The score, 4 for the Warriors, 1 for the Blues. Out comes Alexander. Blunk for the faceoff, and Munsterman. There's a drop of the puck. Blues win it. Sent cross ice off the boards, up and out at the red line. Fired back in by the Warriors. Cutcomp can't control it. It's off his stick. Loose puck, and I think Starr setting on it. So we'll have a face-off to the left of Starr. Out comes Spector and Guile for defense. Blanc in on the face-off. Drop of the puck, one to the corner by Blanc. Spector picks it up. Fires it up to Alexander at the blue line. Across the red line. Into the zone. He tries to shuttle it around the Warrior player, but can't. It's sent out. Guile sends it in. The Blues have to tag up. Now they tag up. And it's chipped in at the blue line from deep in the Blues end. Spector gets to it. Has a little trouble with the puck. The Warriors come away with it. Walk the top of the circles, top of the slot. Feathers it off the boards. Alexander chips it out. The Warriors collect it at the red line. Turn, fired up the boards. Alexander gets a skating away. And the Warriors send it back in. Goes all the way around the boards. Munsterman picks it up at the hash marks. Drops it off. Blanc turns. He tries to send it up the ice, but it's off a Warrior player. But it comes all the way down the ice. Right off the bench is after it. The Warriors have to send it up quick. And out. Here come the Warriors with some speed. Oh, they had a man streaking down the slot and passed it behind them. Sent across. Again, they can't connect. Behind the net, they send it out front. Honert gets a hold of it. Across the blue line. Across the red line. Sends it in on his backhand at the blue line. The Warriors get it, send it to the point. Wright can't keep it in. It's over his stick. Carroll sends it in. It's off of somebody and into the Blues bench. So there'll be a face-off in the neutral zone just in front of the Blues bench. Drissel is out there with Price to his left, Brock Carroll to his right. Drissel wins it. Gunnar Carroll sends it in, knocked down by a Warrior player, and passed out of the zone. Carried in across the blue line, centered to the top of the slot. Shot, Starr comes out, makes a nice save. So Drissel in the faceoff dot. Drop the puck, one to the boards, sent back to the point. Shot goes wide of Starr. Brock gets to it, pokes it around one player, but loses control. It's sent out of the zone. Crossed the blue line and shuttled into the corner by the Warriors. Delayed penalty. So Brock Carroll will be getting a roughing call. 2:22 left in the second period. The Blues will be down a man for 2 minutes. There's the drop of the puck. Warriors win it up to the point. Send it back down to the hash marks along the boards. Walk it back up to the point. Reverse direction. Down to the hash marks. Into the corner they go. Still looking for an opening. Honert gets a skate in the way of that pass, and it ricochets all the way down the ice to the blue line of the Warriors' end. Blunk hard on the forecheck. D-to-D pass. Honert gets a stick on it, but it bounces out of the zone. Blunk gets a stick on it. Drives the man off the puck. Gunnar Carroll gets it, flips it up the ice. Honert in after it. 1:42 to go in the period. 1:18 left on the penalty kill. Here come the Warriors up the right wing. Pulled up below the goal line, up to the point. D-to-D pass, top of the circle. Down below the goal line, back up along the boards. Back below the goal line. The Warriors content to just play keep away. Pass across the slot, nobody there. Oh, nice save by Starr on a nice play by the Warriors with a pass across the slot just below the hash marks. Top of the slot, all alone. Starr makes a nice save. It's kicked out by the Blues. Warriors send it back to the top of the slot. Down to the corner, behind the net. Sent around, 27 seconds to go on the penalty. 45 seconds in the period. Pass across, doesn't connect, off the side. Picked up by the Warriors. Carried down below the net. Gunnar Carroll throws a big check on the man. The Warriors collect the puck and send it back behind the net. Out front. Honert comes away with it. 20 seconds to go in the period. Honert. And a nice shot. Honert shoots it over the blocker's shoulder. And with time running out in the period, cuts the lead down to 2. So good defensive play on the penalty kill. Leads to a sudden rush up the ice. So 14.4 seconds to go in the second period. The Blues are now only down by 2. So right in, take the face off. He's out there with Drissel and Blanc. Spector and Guile back for D. One back by right to Spector. Spector across the red line. He sends it in. 10 seconds to go. Blanc in on the forecheck. Puck sent up. Right gets it. Turns, shoots. And a glove save. And that's the end of the second period. The Blues get one right at the end. Some extra effort on the penalty kill. turns the momentum up the ice right as it expires, leads to a Blues goal. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the third and final period of the season. The Blues only down by 2 against the Waterloo Warriors. All right. Welcome back to the start of the third period of this, the final game of the regular season for the Quad City Varsity. The Blues find themselves down by 2 goals, a score of 4-2. Exciting action at the end of the second period. The Blues scored to tighten it up. 17 minutes on the clock. There's the whistle, drop of the puck. Still battled for. Finally, the Warriors come away with it. Dump it in. Honert out there with Wright and Blanc. Otten and Gunnar Carroll are the D. Honert has the puck, carries it in the zone. Little toe drag across the slot. Shot by Otten. Blocker save. Sent up. Out. Gunnar Carroll backhands it in. The Warriors mishandle it, but slap at it and knock it out. Puck down the ice into the corner. Oh, out front, but Honert in good position to grab the puck. Blanc across the blue line, pulls up, takes a look. Back towards his own blue line. Puck a little sticky on the ice. Shot by Price, goes off a Warrior player, sent down the length of the ice. And it's an icing. So the Blues will get a face-off to the right of the Warrior goalie. So the Blues with a little bit of a jump in their step. Driscoll out on the face-off. He's out with Mendoza and Price. Drop of the puck. Mendoza gets it. Sends it to the point. Shot high. Deflected over the net. Off the glass. Battled for along the boards. The Warriors pick it up and send it out. Spector in the foot race. Back to the corner. Pulls up. The Warriors come away with it behind the Blues net. Guile swings at it, ties the man up. Driscoll comes in to help out. Guile fishes out. Driscoll comes away with it. Nice play in the corner. Puck deflected up off the glass. Mendoza gets it, carries it in. Down into the corner behind the net. He's harassed. He sends it up to the point, but the Blues are changing. Sachesky picks it up. Sends it to Spector. Spector fires it in. The Blues changing behind the play. The Warriors up ice. Big collision along the board. Shot in on net. The goalie plays it. Alexander hard in on the forecheck up to the point. Spector keeps it in, sends it back down. Alexander can't get to it in time. It's sent along the boards. Jeski steps up, but it's chipped out past him. Brock Carroll back for it. Picks it up off the boards and out of the zone. The Warriors turn, send it in. They're off, but have to tag up. Down to the corner. Spector gets it, takes a look. Chips up the boards to the point. Sent back down behind the net by the Warriors. Spector gets to it. But a quick little play is gloved down by Starr. 14:31 to go in the game. The Blues are down by a score of 4-2. Blues send out Honert to take the face off. Blanc to his right, Wright to his left. I just find that funny to say. Sent back down from the point by the Warriors along the boards. The Warriors get to it and send it back behind the net. Up the boards it comes. Gunnar Carroll sends it to the point. Right. Oh, Blanc gets it. Sends it up to right. It's through his skates. The Warriors try to chip it out. It's kept in. Honert comes out of the crowd. But, it's dangerously rolls in on the goalie. He has to make a quick save. Sent to the point. Carroll kicks it in. The Warriors finally send it up and out. Cross ice pass doesn't connect with anybody. Carroll gets to it, sends it down the ice. Honert gets a stick on it. Blanc gets up to it, sends it in behind the net. The Warriors come out, send it up the boards. Wright turns, has it knocked off his stick. It's a 2-on-1, the 3-on-1. Sent across. That's some good passing by the Warriors, some tic-tac-toe. Unselfish and patient play by the Warriors now put them up 5-2. There's the drop of the puck. Chesky collects it, skates it up, sends it in, chases after it into the corner. It's chipped out off the boards. Driscoll sends it to the slot. Mendoza can't reach it. And there's a breakaway. Starr makes a nice save. He's not sure where the puck went. Cutcomp collects it, sends it to Price. Price sends it to Driscoll. Driscoll skates it out. Shuttles it in. The Warriors take over and chip it out. Oh, the Blues are changing. They get out there, though. Spector gets his stick in it. Stays patient. He picks it up, takes a look. Chips it up and out to the red line. The Blues are changing dangerously again. The puck wasn't even barely at the red line. Guile gets it, but his stick is tied up. It's chipped up to the boards. Brock Carroll. His pass is deflected. It's still in the zone, top of the slot. Finally, Alexander comes back, picks it up across the red line, across the blue line. Takes a shot, but that shot is deflected off a stick. Munsterman gets to it, sends it to the top of the circles, but the Warriors pick it up. And there's another breakaway. And nothing Aiden Starr could do about that one. So the Warriors put two quick ones up on the board. They now lead by a score of 6-2. You can tell that the Blues players are getting a little tired. Most of them played JV and now varsity. Honert in on the faceoff. Drop of the puck, one back. Gunnar Carroll picks it up, sends it off the boards. Wright's knocked down. The Warriors carry it back the other way. Across the blue line. Around one player, shot goes wide. Up the boards, the Warriors send it back around. In the corner, back behind the net. Can't control it. Otten sends it up. Right. It's a little ahead of his stick. Finally, Honert tries to send it in. There's 6 men on the ice. Well, the Warriors got away with a hell of a change. 6 players all playing the puck right in front of their own bench. The 2 refs, neither of them could count. So the Blues send it up. It's off a Blunk's stick, chipped in. Blunk follows after. It's chipped up and out. Otten will get a slashing call. So Otten will go in the box for 2 for slashing. All right, the Blues are killing a penalty. There's a drop of the puck. The Warriors send it back to the point. 11-12 to go in the third period. The Blues down by 4 goals. Pass across the slot. Misses off the opposite boards up to the point. Sent back down to the goal line in the corner. Walked up to the hash marks. Around to the dot. Shot. Sent up high but not out. Shot up over the net. Finally, it's chipped out by the Blues, and down the ice it goes. Driscoll in on the forecheck. He's out there with Honert, Spector, and Gunnar Carroll. 1:20 to go on the penalty. The Warriors set up. Here they come, 3 wide. Across the red line, across the blue line. Around behind the net, top of the circle. Pass across to the opposite circle. Walking across the blue line. Warriors send it back behind the net. Pick it up. Send it back, top of the circle. Walk in, take a shot. Starr makes a nice save. 47 seconds to go in the penalty kill. 10:02 left in the game. The Blues change up the penalty killers. They send out Blanc and Mendoza with Guile and Gunnar Carroll out there. Face-off won by the Warriors. Back to the point. D pass along the blue line. Back along the blue line, down to the bottom of the circle. Back up to the point. Across the blue line. Patient with the puck, looking for the perfect shot. 34 seconds to go in the penalty kill. D pass again. Back down to the bottom of the circle. Walked in, tries to stuff it in. Short side. Guile sends it up to Blanc. Blanc gets it, fires it down the ice. Right on net. 16 seconds to go in the penalty kill. 9:28 left in the game. Blanc on the forecheck. Warriors turn back, head behind their own net. Pass up the right wing, across the red line. Carried in the zone. Penalty over. Both teams full strength. Guile picks it up, sends it off the glass. Again, funny bounce off the stanchions. Honert picks it up, circles back, crosses the red line. It's poked off his stick. And puck knocked off. So the puck was knocked off the Warrior stick. It slid back to another Warrior stick who took a shot from the top of the slot. But Starr makes another nice save out on the top of his crease. So 8:55 to go in the game. We'll have a face-off to the left, up to the right of Starr. Honert out there with Wright and Blanc. Sacheski and Spector, the D pairing. Drop of the puck, one back to Spector. Spector sends it cross ice off the boards. Blanc gets around the player, pokes it up, but he can't control the puck. Into the corner. Sent up. Sacheski keeps it in, chips it around to Blanc. But through traffic, nobody can control it. Blanc in the corner. Pins the man along the boards. Right over to help him out. Nobody has control of the puck. The Warriors can't get it out. Sacheski shoots one at the net. It's loose. Turnaround shot. Oh, off the skates of the Warrior player right in front. Here come the Warriors out of the zone. Spector does a nice job of poking the puck off the stick of number 12. Speedy player. Little give and go. Doesn't connect, but dangerous. Thrown to the corner and picked up by the Warriors. Off a stick up over the net. Sent to the corner. Spector up off the glass. And it chips out to the red line. The Warriors recover, though. 7:55 to go in the game. Honert gets in the way of that, but he can't collect. The Blues are changing. The Warriors send it in. No icing. Spector picks it up behind his net, pulls up, sends it up to Price. Price makes a move, gets around one player to the red line, sends it to Mendoza with some speed up the right wing. Mendoza takes it deep behind the net. Sends it across to Price. Price can't control it. Sent on net. It's loose. Oh, the goalie was opened up too, trying to move left to right. But a stick or the goalie stick got just in the way. It was a nice try by Price after he settled the puck down. Mendoza gets it, loses control along the boards. Gunnar Carroll runs into a man. Driscoll gets the puck. It's off a Warrior, so no icing. The Warriors pick it up, send it up the left wing to the blue line, carry it across the red line, into the Blues end, pull up. Send it across top of the circles. Shot blocked down by Brock Carroll. Gunnar Carroll sends it up and out. Brock Carroll chasing after it, forechecking. D pass doesn't connect. Alexander, though, can't get to it in time. Turns around, battles along the board. Munsterman says it deeper. Brock Carroll into the corner for it. It's chipped up to the point. Kept down, but comes out. So, offside is the call. The Blues will have a face-off in the neutral zone right in front of the Waterloo bench. 6.5 minutes to go in the game. The Blues down by 4. Scored to 6-2. Alexander out there with Brock Carroll and Munsterman. The Warriors win the face-off. Guile and Sacheski, the D pair. Guile's D pass is interrupted. Sacheski in the corner. Gets the puck, but can't get it out. Finally gets it to Alexander, but it's off his stick and not out. Turnaround shot goes wide. Guile gets to it, sends it up to Munsterman. Munsterman loses it at the blue line. Finally it's popped in Brock Carroll picks it up, turns, looks, tries to hit Alexander on the opposite boards. The Warriors pick it up, carry it into their own zone, and just chip it out to the red line. Brock sends it up. Munsterman collects it at the blue line, chips it in, chases. Trying to disrupt the play. It's finally sent across and carried out by the Warriors across the red line and the blue line. Around one player and a wraparound, turnaround shot across the crease. Short side. So short side shot, unsuccessful, but the net was knocked off the moorings as Starr lunged into the air to block the shot with his shoulder, and he hit the post and knocked it off the moorings. So there's a stoppage of play. 5:23 left to go in the game. The Blues down by 4. Score is 6-2. Honert in for the faceoff. He's out there with Blunk and Wright. Shot from the point, gets through traffic, but a nice save by Starr. Spector gets it up to Wright. Wright over to Blunk. It's over Blunk's stick. Here come the Warriors back up the right wing. Gunner, nice poke check to dislodge the puck. He sends it up to Blunk, but the Warriors come back, disrupt the play. Up the left wing they come. Cross ice dump into the opposite corner. Gunner over to it. The Warriors, though, come away with it back behind the net. Into the corner. Dump back behind the net. Spector in on the puck carrier. Chases him out. Puck sent out front. Honert had it for a moment on his stick, and then it was knocked off. The Warriors still control back behind the net. Spector gets the stick in the way of that pass. Battles for it, carries it out. Oh, and it's a bit too far ahead of Honert. 4:20 to go in the game. The Warriors have it behind their net. Mendoza in on the forecheck. Puck sent around the boards to the corner. The Warriors send it up just out of the zone. Send it up to the blue line. Spector pokes at it. It's battled for along the boards. Finally, it's chipped out to the red line. The Warriors connect. The Warriors collect, send it cross ice into the opposite corner. Gunnar Carroll first to it. 4 minutes left in the game. The Blues can't connect on a pass to neutral ice, and it goes for an icing. Face off to left to Starr. Warriors win it. Pass up to the blue line. Shot deflected by Mendoza's stick. The Warriors send it around. Szczesky tries to poke it ahead. Driscoll can't control it. Right in the slot. Backhand. Nice save by Starr. Sent to the corner. Battle along the board. Wright pops it out, but the Warriors are there to collect. Turnaround shot. Starr makes an easy save. 3:23 left in the game. Alexander in for the faceoff. He's out there with Munsterman and Brock Carroll. Warriors sent to the point. Turnaround shot goes to the corner. Up to the blue line and out. The Warriors send it back in. They're off, so they tag up. Guile picks it up in the corner. Takes a look. Up to Munsterman, but he's jumped right away. Puck sends back to the end boards. Guile to Carroll. Carroll sends it up down the ice. And that'll be icing. So with 2:55 left in the game, the Blues ice the puck again. Alexander into the faceoff. There's the drop of the puck. Alexander comes away with it, but he overskates the puck. Chips it back up, and he's on it. Forces it in with his skates. It's in the Warriors' end. Battled for along the blue line. Munsterman in on the forecheck now. The Warriors try to send it up the boards. Carroll gets a hold of it, sends it in, glove down, and Well, there was a whistle. I don't know what the call is. Unless they're calling offside. Oh, I don't know. Honert out there with Wright and Blanc. Jeski sends the puck up. Wright gets it. Loses it at the blue line. It's chipped out. Sacheski has it at the red line. Turns. Wheels back. Tries to send it out of the zone, but it's off the linesman. The Warriors come in across the crease. Starr makes a nice poke. The Warriors collect it again. So the net was off the mooring. 2:03 left in the game. The Blues down 6-2. Honert in for the faceoff. Drop of the puck, one back. Fired off the boards. Blanc can't get to it in time. The Warriors turn around, fire it right back in. Spector back to the corner to pick it up. Takes a look. Behind his net he goes. Circles back. Sends it up to the point. Not out. Sent back deep. Spector back around to it. Up off the boards, or off the glass. To the point, sent back down. Honert finally picks it up. Goes behind his net. Sends it over to Wright. Wright sends it back to Honert. Honert across the red line, across the blue line. Back behind the net, but he's being harassed the whole way. Finally, he gets control of the puck again. Sends it back to Blanc, but it's over his stick. Behind the net. Blanc can't keep it in. Gunner pokes at it. The Warriors send it out finally. Minute 7 to go in the game. Honert over to Spector. Spector up to Blanc. Blanc tries to deflect it in, but it's right to a Warrior player. The Warriors send it out across the red line. Backhanded deep. Less than a minute to go. Spector picks it up behind his net. Oh, he loses control. Gunnar Carroll there to cover. Spector picks it up, takes a look, sends it to Blanc. It's off Blanc's stick. Bounce back in, 33 seconds to go. Spector loses it at the red line. Nice move. And Starr makes a nice save with 25.5 seconds left in the game. Driscoll out with the face-off. Wins it to Price. Price back to Cutcomp. Cutcomp sends it around the boards. Mendoza turns around, sends it up and out. 16 seconds to go in the game. Fired up and out by the Warriors. Mendoza picks it up, but the Blues are offside by a long ways. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And that's the end of the game. Waterloo Warriors 6, the Quad City Blues 2. So I'd like to thank you all for a wonderful season. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. JV will be in Des Moines Thursday. It's a variable start, so we're not sure exactly when the game's going to start. It depends on the rest of the league and how things end up today. So we should be there broadcasting. So if you want to watch the JV playoff game, please feel free. Until then, we'll see you.